Do you have a Kaleidescape Strato V and you're thinking about adding a Terra server to the Kaleidescape setup? You want to hold a bunch more movies locally, make cool scenes and scripts with all kinds of different pieces of content, build collections of your movies that you can access, and also use the sweet, old, elegant, classic Kaleidescape movie wall interface. Well, to do all that, you got to add a Terra server. So I've had the Strato V for a couple months now, and I've been using it in standalone mode, which is pretty cool. However, I've got some things going on and just basically a desire to hold more movies locally, to have them at my fingertips and do all those things. So I have in my hands here a brand new 24 terabyte Compact Terra Prime server that I will be adding in. I'm doubling up on my storage capacity from what I had before. I had an original Compact Terra 12. Now we've got the Compact Terra Prime 24 going in. That's roughly on the order of about 400 movies, double the capacity. So in this video, let's go through the process of going from having a Strato V in standalone mode to adding the Terra server, the connections, the configuration, the hardware and system management in order to change the system over from standalone to grouped mode and take advantage of all of that capacity. So I'll spare you the unboxing, but let's talk about what we do with this thing. So of course the Compact Terra is a much bigger physical unit than the Strato player is. It's much deeper, accounting for the hard drive that's inside of there. Of course, we have the Kaleidescape logo and some lights on the front, and not a whole lot really to the hardware setup. We have power and we have Ethernet. That's really all the thing needs. There is a USB port on there, which we're not using for anything. There's a service port and a reset button as well. Now, I already have the Kaleidescape official rack mount, the 1U rack mount that holds 2 players or 2 compact units together. So we're going to be putting this Compact Terra right next to the Strato V, right in the same rack space that the Strato is already in there. I do wish this thing came in black. It'd be cool. Now that the Strato is black, it'd be nice if not just the SSD servers were black, but all of them were black. Although, I guess it'll be easy to be able to look at it and figure the black's the player and the silver is the server. Quite nice in terms of hardware setup. Everything you need is basically in the box. We do have an external power brick, fairly sizable one. So we've got the cord for that, and then the other side of the cord. And then again, all we need is an Ethernet cable, and there actually is an Ethernet cable in the box. Cool thing about the Kaleidescape Rack Kit is it does actually come with changeable face plates. So if you only have one unit, you're just going with the standalone Strato V, you can have your Strato player directly in the center without having blank space showing on the side. But if you want to go with 2 units, you can use the side-by-side. It comes with both of them in the box. Now the screws for the rack mount already come actually in the unit itself. So I got the Terra flipped over here. I'm just going to pop out these 3 little black screws, and we'll reuse these again to mount the Terra in the rack. 1, 2, 3. We'll take this, we'll kind of slide it underneath, upside down here, inverted, side by side, and then we'll line up essentially where we want the face of the unit to be. I actually use the furthest back screw location, but if you had an install that required it, you can actually have the face of the unit stick out. I prefer a little bit more of a flush mount style look. So we line up those screw locations and we'll pop these right back in. Didn't thread. There we go. Just push a little more, get it to bite through that opening. Gotta love the magnetic tipped screwdriver for little jobs like this. Make sure that we get it all kind of aligned the way we like it, and then tighten it down. Sweet. There we go. Slide this back in and get it screwed back into the rack. All right, so there we are installed. Just took a couple minutes, a little help from my son. Pop the rack out, pop the rack in, screw it back in. Again, we got the black Strato V, the silver Compact Prime Terra 24 terabyte. Let's go around the back. As you can see, it's already powered up and plugged in, and there we are. Zoom out a little bit. So the Terra there is on the left. Again, 2 connections, power and Ethernet. The power bricks I got on the shelf up above, the Strato V kind of over there on the right, ready to go. Next step is grouping, and everything else is just software and configuration.
Alright, so next step we're going to take care of the grouping, basically putting the Terra together with the existing Strato V that's already been configured and working and whatnot in the system. So to do this, we go to a web browser, and the easiest way to do it is to go to the webpage my-kaleidescape.local. If you go there, if you know the IP address of your Kaleidescape player, that's fine, you can go directly to it already. But my-kaleidescape.local will always get you to the systems that the web page fundamentally is able to see on your local network. So we can see here, I have my system, movie player with storage, Strato V movie player, device name is Theater, and that's all there is. There's no Terra. Now up here on the left we can already see there's something else here. Kaleidescape, this system is V standalone, view another system. If I click that, I get a little pop-up here off to the side that basically says, hey, all other Kaleidescape systems are listed below. There's an unnamed system. It is a Compact Terra Prime movie server hard disk drive version. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this. And it's really so simple, really. The option staring us right in the face here, it says add a Terra movie server. Adding a Terra movie server will replace this player's storage and unlock the full Kaleidescape experience. So again, we lose the terabyte of storage inside the V. This allows you to keep and organize downloaded movies so they are ready to watch anytime you want. You can also share these movies across multiple players in different rooms. Contact your dealer to purchase one. Hey, that could be me, Techthusiasm. If you already have one, make sure it's online and add it using the button below. So again, we plugged the unit in to the local network Ethernet. It did a DHCP IP address, and of course it's plugged into power. So we're going to add the Terra movie server. I got a pop-up here. I'll bring this in over from the side. The following is a list of all Kaleidescape components on the network. There it is, movie server, Compact Terra Prime. We're going to go ahead and add grouping, which is the action we're performing. We'll remove all content on the Strato V. The player will restart in the grouped mode. After it restarts, it will operate as a player with no access to internal storage. The browser interface will no longer be available from that player's IP, because fundamentally, once you have Terra servers, you go to the IP address of your Terra server. But my-kaleidescape.local will always get you there. And so we hit yes. Server pops away from the list there. Notice we've restarted here. Now we can see the movie server, Compact Terra Prime movie server. It's the only item in the system. We're waiting for that Strato V basically to reboot. Take a couple seconds. Boom, there we go. Strato V movie player. So now we have essentially, again, one system. The items are grouped together. We're showing our 23.9 terabytes of storage. So at this point, we're basically good to go. We are all set to start going to the movie store, download movies to our system, and manage everything from there. Use it, play it, watch it in its entirety. Pretty sweet.
And that is the installation, hardware installation, software configuration, grouping, config settings, and aspects of adding a Terra server to a Kaleidescape system coming from a standalone Strato V player. Of course, if you're looking to buy any of this stuff, you want to get a Kaleidescape system, you want to add something to it, upgrade, whatever it may be, hey, just start with the Strato V. Plenty of folks have done that in the last couple of months. I am an authorized certified Kaleidescape dealer, as well as a dealer for JVC, Panamorph, and a whole bunch of other home theater and audio video brands. Jeremy at Techthusiasm.net. I can talk about your project, consult, maybe hook you up with some sweet gear, send you to some of my business partners, get you some great referrals. Whatever you need, I can do it for you. Reach out, let's talk, let's chat, and let's get you hooked up. Otherwise, if you'd like to support the channel, that other stuff is the best way, but hey, shop at my other affiliates, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Newegg, and more, all down in the description below. Very much appreciated. Have your friends, your family, and your spouses or significant others use those links and shop there as well. Leave a super thanks, PayPal, Venmo tip, whatever it may be. It is all much appreciated. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, share the video, leave a comment. Are you shopping Kaleidescape? Are you thinking about it? Have you been using a Strato V? Are you a new entry to the Kaleidescape ecosystem that bought a Strato V and you're really thinking about popping a Terra server into that configuration? Sound off in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what you're thinking. Are you loving Kaleidescape? Let's discuss all of that kind of stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Coming back for more home theater discussion and fun.